Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Moose Minute Project. I didn't get one done yesterday, and I apologize for that. A lot of things on my plate, but needless to say, had a great day yesterday. Great day off with my wife, and just preparing for tomorrow. It's mentally there. I'm to the point of where it is. Thanks to everybody for the support. Thanks to everybody for the kind words and everything about my mom. I don't know. She was always my rock. Always had my back. Last 4 years have been tough. 2 years especially. She had my back no matter what. And whether it was right or wrong for me, it was either her to talk me through something or just there to listen. But she was there. And it's going to be hard to... It's just going to be... for all of you that have lost parent, my wife has lost both of hers, and it's just one of those things. She went to call her mom the other day again. Just kind of what they've always done. It's just, yeah, I'm sure I'll be talking up above to mom quite often. Pretty sure she was kicking my butt last night as I missed 2 easy spares. And she'd have been cussing with me when I left the big 4 and I left a pocket 710. The pocket 710, very frustrating. And the missed 10 pin, very frustrating. But first night of leagues. So first night of league, started out averaging 205. So that's where the start will happen. Speaking of bowling, my mom's Marcy Strikeout Alzheimer's 4-man Baker tournament, and that's 4-person Baker tournament. So it's co-ed, however you want to do it. But that is going to be December 7th. That's Saturday. Saturday, December 7th at the Phoenix Center. I just made a post of it on my Facebook page. We have 8 spots left. I'm only taking 12 teams. So, four teams joined last night. 1,000 to win. That I can say confidently. It may be a little more, but 1,000 to win. Paying 4 spots. So, I am only going to use 12 teams. We got 12 lanes, and it's a Baker team format. So 4-person, $8.25 for an average, for the team average, and then we're using 80% for handicap with that. So I'm looking forward to it. I've got some cool things lined up for raffles and things. That's the only money that I'm giving to the Alzheimer's Foundation is the 50-50. The ball raffle, I probably am going to have 2 bowling ball raffles that day, and whatever else, if people want to throw money in a jar or whatever, that money is going to go to Alzheimer's. If you paid entry fee, all but the lineage, is going back to bowlers. So I'm not bowling in the tournament. I want to be able to run it. I want to be able to be there, to do my side of it, and make this an annual event. I think there's enough fun, not enough, because I don't want to sound that way with cancer and all of that stuff, that there's plenty of things, but and there's an Alzheimer's project, but that's what I want to do. I promised Mom that I was going to fight for everything I can, because nobody should ever have to go through what she had to go through. So, if you want in the tournament, you need to give me your name, at least that up front. As we get closer, I'll need all team members and averages, but I need at least that you're taking a spot, and then confirm that. And then I'll confirm it as we get closer. But I'm only taking 12. That's all I can do. So, that's enough with the bowling scenario. One day at a time. One day at a time, Moose Minute Project, that's what it's labeled today. That's all you can do. But you need to keep moving one day at a time and keep making changes and keep doing those kind of things for the better. You know, there's nothing that you can do. You just can't wish for things to change. If you don't want to be broke anymore, if you don't want to be unhappy, you know, being unhappy or happy, that's a choice. Just kind of like being rude. It's a choice. If you want to be a jerk, that's your choice. But don't be surprised when people walk away and say they've had enough. And don't be surprised if people call out your BS once in a while to your face. A lot of them don't. You know, that's the one thing that I do notice is people aren't accustomed to somebody finally having enough and saying, okay, we're done. I've had it. We're done. And I'm walking away. No yelling, no screaming, none of that. Just walking away. So one day at a time, try to figure out what you need. You know, if that's just meditating for 10 minutes a day just to get yourself grounded, hitting the gym. I will tell you after bowling last night, yeah, throwing 16, 15 pounds, whatever it may be. Yeah, my arms are a little sore, but it felt good to get back. Anyway, one day at a time. Just focus on one day at a time. Take it, clear your plate. If something happens, you know, I listened to one the other day of counting back from 5. But you have to do it out loud. So if you get upset, or if something approaches you where you want to say something, just slowly count out 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And at the same time, taking a casual breath in there. And I think you'll see it helps immensely. I have a pause button. It's gray hair right back here. Sometimes I forget to push that. So I learned a few new techniques of, and the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, but you can't just think that. You actually have to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then do. Don't just go 1 and then go do some, keep up with it. You have to do something. There has to be an action after 1. And that could be just walking away, or say we're done, I'm moving on, or I didn't appreciate that, talk to you later. Okay? So tomorrow is service.